So we are entering game 2, and it appears that Azzi Fudd is already at least carrying a minor injury. This is not ideal for a player who kind of needs as many reps as humanly possible. I'm going to be real. She's a player who needs all the damn reps. Like, she has got to be on the floor as much as possible. Because if she gets hurt very quickly, she could find herself out of the rotation. And I know that sounds crazy, but do you run a 10-man rotation? Probably not. Could she be could she be in the 10th spot? Yeah. She could very easily, very, very easily, like, fall out of the rotation. And now that she is probable. That's not saying she's not going to play. She probably will play. They played Alana Smith with a broken nose. But we're looking at a player who is already carrying an injury, who was extremely injury prone in college. Azzi Fudd has not played a healthy year in college until this year. Like, she entered college in 2021. It took her until 2026 to play a healthy year in college. So we're now in a situation where she may not be playing game 2. If this was a back-to-back, like Paige, you're like, okay, it is what it is. But we say that there's not going to be any back-to-backs because the Dallas Wings, the WNBA made sure that the Dallas Wings did not have any back-to-backs because Paige Bueckers won't play in back-to-backs. So they didn't give them any back-to-backs. This is one of their bigger weights for the season. The Dallas Wings have like 2 days off a lot of times. Like, they had Sunday, Monday, and late Saturday. So they had 2.5 days off, and she's already missing a game. So you're like, look, it's not the most ideal situation in the world for Azzi Fudd. Like, you're a player who has to fight for the minutes, and if she's even questionable, it means there's something wrong with her knee. And with her history of knee injuries, that's not what you want to see. It's like seeing on an injury report, Caitlin Clark probable groin. It's instantly going to make fans be like, oh shit, no matter what. And if you're Azzi, you are fighting, like, your coach is basically being like, oh, she'll start when she's ready. And the problem is that she's not the only person on that team gunning for a starting spot. So is Isaiah James. And you may be saying, oh no, Azzi's their number 1 pick. But it's like, yeah, well, Isaiah James is younger and better right now by a decent chunk. She is better. Does this mean anything for Azzi? Not really. Or hopefully not. Hopefully not. Because probable, questionable day to day. To be honest, maybe we are just, like, as someone who followed the Fever last year, maybe we're just traumatized. Maybe we are traumatized by the by the whole way the Indiana Fever did everything, and maybe this is nothing. But it is hilarious that they broke it down via probabilities. Azzi Fudd is probably playing the game. She is probably playing the game. But hearing that Azzi Fudd, who has torn both her ACLs and has had other knee issues, is having a knee issue after 1 week, is not a good sign. That is not a good sign. It's not the greatest thing to hear. I don't think it's going to destroy your career or anything, but still, you really, really do not want to see that if you're the Dallas Wings. Touch wood, everything's all good, because I still think Azzi Fudd has a potential to be a serious player, but hopefully, like, people, when Paige was coming in, people were questioning, oh, is the injury going to be an issue? Are the injuries going to be issues? And she didn't really suffer an injury other than a concussion last year because Courtney Vandersloot decided to elbow her in the face or shoulder in the face. Yeah, not ideal for Wings fans.